Hello, today we are going to be making a mealworm food web. We're going to use the information that we got from our research about what mealworms eat and about what eats mealworms. So for this food web, one of the main things we want to remember is that the arrows show the flow of energy. So when we draw an arrow, um, we're showing what the energy is going to. So for example, the sun gives energy to the wheat so the wheat can grow. And the wheat would then give energy to the mealworm. And then the mealworm, when it is eaten by the bluebird, would give energy to the bluebird. If that's an example of a food chain, we're adding on other organisms. So we're going to see that the sun gives energy to a couple of producers, and those producers give energy to several first level consumers, and then those first level consumers give energy to the second level consumers. Okay, so I'm going to get started by first showing you how to make an arrow on here. So we have the line tool that we used before for our matching activity. That's where we're going to go right now, except we're going to click there and move down to where it says the arrow. And our first arrow, we're going to draw from the sun to a producer. So we're going to start off with drawing a line to the wheat. And now I'm going to draw, right there. I'm going to draw that line. And it's really, really skinny, and it's really hard to see the arrows. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back up, and some options have shown up now, and I can choose the line weight. The best line weight for this, I believe, is 4. If you want to pick 3 or 8, that's also okay. Some people might want to change the color of the arrow, and that's okay too. I'll go ahead and change mine to blue. So once you pick those options, I would stick with the same line weight and the same color. It'll make it easier when you're ready to make your next line. Then you just click the arrow again and you draw it. So again, the sun also gives energy to the seeds, and that should pop up as the blue arrow with the 4 line weight. So we're going to continue on. I'm going to talk to you about where the arrows should go, and then I'm going to let you do those on your own. So it might be good if you would like to listen to the video, pause it, then work on the food web, and then go back to the video when you're ready to move on. So the next arrows after that, we want to show what gives the mealworm energy. And so we read the other day that the seeds and wheat give that energy to the mealworm. So you're going to draw an arrow from the seeds, and it's going to point to the mealworm, and then also from the wheat, and then pointing to the mealworm. Okay, so the mealworm is a first level consumer. It eats the producers. Okay, the producers are the seeds and the wheat. They make their own energy using photosynthesis. Now, after we have those in, we're going to talk about what the mealworm gives energy to. So these are the things that eat the mealworm in order to get their energy. So we're going to draw a line from the mealworm pointing to the mouse, a line from the mealworm pointing to the bluebird, a line pointing from the mealworm to the lizard, and a line from the mealworm to the spider. Okay, we're also going to draw a line from the mealworm to the fungus. The fungus is a decomposer. Decomposers break down the remains of things that are dead. And so if we wanted, we're not going to, but if we wanted, we could actually draw a line from all the organisms, the living organisms, the plants and the animals to the fungus. It would end up being a whole lot of lines. So for today, we're just going to draw one from the mealworm to the fungus. So from there, we're going to add a couple more on just um, to show the other interactions. Seeds also give energy to bluebirds and mice. So you will draw a line from the seeds to the mouse, okay? And then the seeds to the bluebird, and the arrows will be pointing to the mouse and to the bluebird. Okay, we'll come back to here. We have wheat also gives energy to mice. So back to the food web, you're going to draw a line from the wheat pointing to the mouse. And finally, spiders also give energy to lizards. So back to our food web, okay, a line from the spider to the lizard. Okay, so that is how to make the food web for the mealworm. Okay, you will turn this in when you are done, and then I will check those arrows. If you have any questions, let me know. You can also watch the video a couple times to make sure that that you've got the information that you need to complete it. Okay, have a great day.